What happened then? Where did you live?
Well, prior to 9 months after I was at Fort Polk, I went to Panama.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through the jungle warfare school
Mm-hmm.
in preparation for an assignment in Vietnam.
Okay. And what was jungle warfare? Jungle warfare like? Warfare.
Well, the big thing at the jungle warfare school was to become familiar with the jungle, so as to not be intimidated by the jungle when we went to Vietnam. We became aware of poisonous snakes and other poisonous herbs, made aware of what we could eat and what we could not eat if we had to survive in the jungle. And then also we learned escape and evasion tactics while in that environment. We were trained by special forces, airborne Green Berets, and there were also Navy SEALs that were involved with the training, and they were also, some of my classmates were Navy SEALs.
Oh, okay. All right. And while this time, your family's still back at Fort Polk?
Yes.
Okay. So after you finished jungle warfare, what happened then?
Well, shortly after that, I received orders for Vietnam.
Okay. How old would you have been about this time?
My age?
At that time,
22.
about 22. Okay. And at this time, you would have been in the service, but what, almost 3 years, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you packed a lot into those 3 years, right?
But let me think now. More like 4 years.
Okay. All right. Getting back to finishing up the jungle warfare school. Where did you go then? You said you got orders to go to Vietnam. Did you take off any time between then and going to Vietnam?
Yes, I had leave.
Okay.
I came back to the Oakland County area to visit with family.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Ferndale.
Okay.
To also my wife and children initially stayed in Ferndale when I went to Vietnam. They stayed with my parents.
Okay. And what year would it have been?
1967.
Okay.
October of 1967.
Okay. All right. Did you shipped out from here headed to Vietnam?
Well, yes, I flew to California.
Okay.
And then went over by Braniff Airline to Vietnam from California.
Okay, you were still a lieutenant at this point in time.
I was a lieutenant.
Okay. Once you got to where'd you land? Saigon or where?
Well, yeah, we refueled in Hawaii and then also in the Philippines, and then over to Vietnam. I recall it was amazing that we arrived about 6 p.m. in Honolulu, and it was just so gorgeous. You know, seeing Honolulu as you were landing, it was just quite a paradise. And I was thinking, how many soldiers would not get back on the plane while we were there in Hawaii? But everybody came back, and then we flew to the Philippines, refueled again at Clark Air Force Base, and then over to Vietnam. We arrived in Vietnam. It was